Hello, and welcome to BCT Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian. Selena is over here to the side, so we may or may not see her. Also, if you happen to hear any little clicky noises in the background, the Hubs is here today, so he is over there, but he will be our quiet peanut gallery. All right, so welcome to anybody who's new. Welcome back to you guys who have been here before. I always appreciate you guys. Oh, hello, Selena. There you go. Have a little cat. Hello, Selena. And this is the cat, Selena, my little baby. And she's going to apparently sit behind us. There we go. Hi, baby. She's a sweet girl. Yes, she is. Okay, anyway, so this is my little floss tube where I talk about stitching, my cat, life, all the good stuff. Quick life updates. Things are a bit stressful here. The Hubs is getting less hours, and so we're having to kind of tighten our belts a little bit. But we'll be all right. Other than that, everything's been pretty much normal. When it comes to stitching, no finishes, no FFOs, but I do have the start. I just thought about that. Where is my start? My start is missing. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Yes, that is the start. So, I was looking around, and this is one of the Patreons that I was on. She went ahead and released this slightly late, but that's okay, for for Pride Month. I do apologize. I'm trying to. There we go. This was from Bad Stitch, and I don't think I have an actual picture of it, do I? I do not, no. So, hold on one second. I do believe that I took a picture of it because I knew, for whatever reason, it went into Pattern Keeper without a problem, but it did not have a cover picture. So, now this is okay. Come on. Oh no, it is not going to show. Well, okay. I do apologize. Is there any way I can make this bigger or maybe make it sideways? No. Okay. I apologize for this, but it is, there we go, a really pretty orca with like a rainbowy sort of background. But what I am doing is, instead of doing a rainbowy background, I have cut it into 6 pieces, and I'm doing the trans flag behind it. So the blue, pink, white, pink, blue. There you go. So, that is what I am doing. I'm sorry you guys cannot see that. I will try to get a better picture of it for next time. I just cannot make this. Oh, wait. Well, it's a little off. It's a little blurry, but you can at least see the colors in the background. So, that is, hold on. This was a new-ish. I don't remember if I showed this last time. So this may also have gone into haul, but look, it's got Strange over there. Yee! He's Strange. There he is. Look at him. Anyway, so new Vicky Stitch and Button bag. And I have done 250 stitches, and I got a star. There you go. That is all I've got so far. So that is obviously going to be the blue. I am doing because it was like kind of top right to bottom left. I actually started. Wow, I actually started in the top right, which is unusual for me. I usually start in the top left, but it was not hard. I do love, and these were 2 new-ish. I got these a while ago. I think I'd forgotten to show them, but Fluffy Fluffing Fluff, and give them the old Razzle Dazzle. So yeah, there you go. So even though that has nothing to do with what the actual project is, I just thought they were funny. So I do have some like Pride needle minders, but heaven knows where they are. Well, no, actually I do know where they're in other they're in other projects, and I am too lazy to try to go find them and switch them out. That's just, nah. I got too many projects to look through. So, that is my new start. And so, since I have my handy dandy little fire out, I will show you guys the rest of the. Oh, so I'm sorry, that was 250 stitches out of 2,436. That is 10.26% already. So, um, if I work on this more, I could get it done in June. I don't know that I necessarily will, but I'd like to get as much done as I can in June. Um, so these are some of the call for colors, but not all of them. All of the colors for the Orca are the call for. Obviously, I changed the background. So there you go. And that is 2/1 on. Do I know what fabric this is? Let me see. Sadly, I do not think I have the fabric listed, but it's a really pretty, dark blue, kind of bluish purple sort of fabric. Very nice. I don't see. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I have it in here. I do not see the color, so unfortunately, it's an unknown 18 count fabric. So there you go. So that's the project card, isn't it? Yep. Okay, cool. So that's that one. All right. The next one, I also, there we go, my phone again. You guys have seen the picture of this. Let me scroll up. There we go. Where is it? There we go. Okay. So this is my To the World. There we go. Actually, you can see it a little bit, but there we go. The Angel and Demon Wings, the little glass of champagne, and To the World. So, this unfortunately also does not have a cover picture. So this is Next Level Stitching. Good Omens to the World is the name of it, and it is in. I guess it probably mine should. The other one should be in this, but this cool rainbowy bag with a cool rainbowy inside. And this is all the called fors on a 18 counts. Let's see, shiny by Fortnite Fabrics. So I do still have some. I do still have a bit of the Fortnite Fabrics left, but I have the wing done. Ta-da! And just a tiny bit. There's just the tiniest bit of the top of the glass there. So there you go. That is let's see. It is 1,500 stitches out of 3,259. That is 46.03% done. Almost halfway there. Yay. This kind of has a soft finish date. There is something that I want to finish it for. Once I get a little further, I'm probably going to have to not show it until after it's done, because I do want to enter it in something, and you're not supposed to show it finished or mostly finished. So, so yeah, this one may go away even though I'm still working on it. So just so you know, so this is called for's 2/1 on the 18 count shiny from Fortnite Fabrics. So there you go. And it is just under halfway done. I almost feel like I should have done a few more stitches and got to halfway, but I'm trying to keep with the whole 250 if I can, so you know, it's whatever. 6 in one, half dozen the other, really. All right. And wait, this one. Hold on a second. This does or does not. This, okay, no, that does not. Okay, never mind. All right. So we'll wait on that one for a sec. Sorry. All right, I'm trying to figure out which ones I need my handy dandy fire tablet for. So next, Def Leopard. I love this. This is Black Cat X Stitchery bag, which I love. Pretty sure I got this at a out of a treat. I'm not 100% sure though. So this is, this one I do actually have a PDF for. The Long Dog Sampler. Sorry, it's wishful thinking. So may we live in slightly less interesting times. The freebie that she had on her website. Again, I don't know whether it's still a freebie or not. That would be something you'd have to check. This is 2/1 on an unknown purpley pinky sort of fabric, and I have shifted it over. So this is actually the middle. I'm not halfway done because I have a lot more at the bottom, but this is the halfway point in the fabric at least. So there you go. That marks the halfway point. This little, I swear it looks kind of like a fallopian tube, but anyway, I didn't say that. Yes, I did. So this is 2,750 stitches out of 8,208. So this is 33.5% done. So it's getting there. It's, it's a lot of stitching, but it's not hard stitching. You just kind of have to, as long as you can pay attention to the pattern, um, you know, then it's really pretty easy. The only tricky part really is I'm trying in the lines here, and here, and the words. I am keeping the color. So I am having to fussy cut a little bit with this up here and the one down below it. I won't worry about that. So this is not fussy cutting. This is just whatever threads I have. This is 2/1, 18 count. I believe this is, no, wait, no, I'm sorry, this is 3/1, 14 count. I apologize. 3/1, 14 count. And this is Live and Die LA, Strange. I don't believe they have it anymore. I love it because it is Doctor Strange's colors, the blue, the red, and the gold. It's really pretty. So you can look, but I want to say somebody looked and said that she didn't have it anymore. So there you go. Hold on, let me pause one more moment, please. Okay, I apologize for that. I got a work phone call. I needed to take that. But we are good. So I think I had told you everything about this. So, yep, I am 33% done. So I will go ahead and put this back in. I do believe. So, I'll say 3/1, 14 count, unknown, strange. Yeah, there we go. I think that covers everything for that one. Apologies for the phone call, but unfortunately, work sometimes is important. So, all right. Now I think that is the last one I needed my fire for. So next, cactus. Look, I just have to smack a cactus, which would probably be a terrible idea if there was actually a cactus. That would really hurt to smack it. But anyway, so in this is this a stitch mud? Yes, this is a stitch mud bag because of course it is. That's her brand of humor. So this is the first of my Forbidden Fiber Co. # not sponsored. The Did I do the other? Yeah, I did do the other one. It's right behind me. So, Forbidden Fiber Co. Blind boxes. So you know what the theme is, but you don't know what the actual pattern is. So this one, obviously, timey-wimey. All the good Doctor Who stuff, all the cool sayings from some of the new Doctors, and with a little spoilers thrown in there for good measure. But this is all the called for colors on all the called for fabric that is it came as a whole set. So fabric, threads, needle minder, all that good stuff. There we go. All right, had to get all my threads off to the side there. So there you go. I now have Wibbly Wob, Timey Wime, and Dome, along with a little swirl and the 3D glasses. The 3D glasses were supposed to be in that blue. I thought they would look better in that blue, but it is still called for. So there you go. Wibbly Wob, Timey Wime. So that is 3/1 on the 14 count Gallifrey, I believe it's called. I think that's what the fabric's called. I don't see it in there, but I'm 99% sure it's called Gallifrey. So there you go. Ta-da! This is the Don't Blink one. That's the one that came with it. This is one I already had. So, um, because of course, I had to put that one in there. Okay. So I don't know, since I don't have that in Pattern Keeper, I don't know where I am. Considering I am here, I would probably say I don't think I'm a quarter of the way done yet. But it it does stitch up pretty quick. I just haven't given it as much love as I could. So I could get that one done quick-ish if I wanted to. Let's see. Let me just do some real quick addition here. So 3,004, 5. So I would guess um maybe a little bit over 5,000 stitches total. Maybe like 53, 54-ish if I had to make a guess. She doesn't have it. She has the stitch count, but she doesn't have it added up. But I would guess about 53, 5,400. So it's not that many stitches, honestly. And it's not full coverage. Well, this is going to be the one that's going to be the slowest, and I'm right above it up here. So, um, I will be working on that one soonish, sooner rather than later. Okay, just got a couple more. So, this is also a stitch and button bag, which has nothing to do with what's in it. This is going to be one of the least exciting ones, but once again, hashtag not sponsored. This is the Forbidden Fiber Co. Sherlock Holmes mystery box, however improbable. As I've already explained, they do it in black and white because you found out the colors and got a little hint in each of the 13 little envelopes you got. So, and this is going to be not very exciting because every time I'm just going to show you, it's going to be black. It's going to be a lot more black. So, but I do want to keep showing you just to show you that I am actually getting some work done on it. So, there you go. Ta-da! So, it's hard to read right now because I have not done the back stitch on it yet. And then you will be able to read the letters better. But, yep, there you go. So I've got a lot more door to go. A lot more door to go. So you can see, there we go. Look at my terrible back. But even that's not down at the bottom. So that is, let's see. So, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. So that is this bottom here. That does say must be the truth. So there's not a whole lot down below this. It goes a little further than that, but there you go. So yeah, that's a lot of black that has to be put in. And that's just going to be slow going. Very slow going. This looks, it looks like there's a lot of kind of holes where the fabric is, but it's actually just a tiny bit of variegation. Some of it, no, it's really more kind of gray variegations. Well, some of the lights are showing through. There we go. But it's really more gray variegations in the black. It's not like a solid black. But there you go. So that is 3/1 with all the called for colors on the called for fabric, which I believe was 16, 14, or 16 count. I forget which. Toasted coconut was the fabric. So that is going to be really slow going. I will get that done eventually, but it is really good for when I want to go somewhere and want to stitch something and don't need to think about it. It's going to be a great project for that. And I've already taken it to a doctor's office for somebody else when I was waiting. So so that worked. All right. So the last wow, we are going quick. Okay. It's going to be quicker than I thought. I'm hoping I'm not going too fast here, but the last project I have, and I have a couple of other things to show you. This is also a Vicky Stitch and Button bag. Bagels. I love bagels. this is a very beat up copy of, oh, there we go, American Pride. Boy, it's just getting worse. I need to figure something out here. By Ori TM. I'm not actually using this, but if I put it elsewhere, I'm either going to lose it or it's not going to go back. So I don't know. Anyway, that's not really important right now, though. So, I have finished the blue. I did move it so you can't really see a whole lot. I'll show you the back. Again, my back's ugly. Um, so you can see that I finished the blue and now I'm moving this way. You can see I've got Louisiana going on down here. Um, so I am definitely at least, I'm just over halfway done with this one because I know I have reached the halfway point and I'm on the second of 2 pages. But yeah, mostly I was just working down here. You can't really see it. There is white here. Obviously, that'll show up when there's other stuff around it, but it's not terribly exciting. I did not mean for it to streak like that. That just happened to be how I stitched it, but it's whatever. So there you go. That is American Pride by ORTM. That is not the called for colors. 2/1 on an 18 count Stormy Night. 18 count Stormy Night, which I have a couple of projects I'm doing on 18 count Stormy Night. And I was looking through my fabric for something else. And apparently I have even more of it. It's really nice. I must have gotten like a big hunk of it or something. So, but yeah, so that is American Pride. I'm not really particularly patriotic, but I really like the pattern, and so I'm doing it. So yeah, that's that. All right. So as I said, things are gonna have to be a little tight. So I'm probably not gonna have a whole lot of haul to show off. In at least for the foreseeable future. I do have a couple of little things here. Um, First off, I got some more of the black for the this is for Forbidden Fiber Co. This is not the exact same black, but I think it's going to be close enough. And I can always mix them together. So, that is Black Magic. I got 2 of those from Forbidden Fiber just in case I need to. So, that's going to work. That's going to go into the Sherlock project. And then this is, I really don't think I need 2, but just in case. 2 of the Santorini, which is the darker blue in the timey-wimey. Yeah. And so, I have a couple more of those in case I need them. So yeah. And, so those are going to go into those 2 Forbidden Fiber Co. projects. Exciting, I know. So those literally just came in like an hour ago. So that worked out well. This was, so my LNS had a Be Stitch Me trunk show. And so this was a fabric I picked up. It's called Cardinal, 16 count. It's a 1/4 yard. It's really pretty. It's showing up a little more orangey here. I wonder if I get it closer. Yeah, if I get it closer, well, it's kind of showing more pinky. There we go. That's the right color right there. Nice deep red. So what I'm thinking about doing is um, finding like a white Christmas tree and doing like a white on red. I thought that would look really pretty. So, I don't know what pattern yet. I don't have a pattern for it yet, and it's too early in the year anyway to even think about it yet. But probably something for later in the year. And then this um, one of my LNS people, one of my the Stitchy people, finished this and asked me if I wanted it. I said sure. So a little freebie. Well, freebie for me. But December Stitches, Celebrate America. Again, I'm not patriotic, but and I may just do the Wolf in the Plane. Wolf in the Plane. Okay, showing that to the hubs. Anyway, so I may just do the Wolf in the Plane. Maybe not with the heart, but yeah, I thought that was really cute. So I will stitch that sometime, and it's all DMC, so that won't be a problem. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe just, there we go. Oh, there we go. Maybe just doing that part. It's cute. And sorry, my phone is beeping off the hook. I don't know why. But anyway, so that is that. Um, all right, that is really about it for me. Let me do one quick thing while I'm finishing everything up. I want to double check and see if there were any comments I needed to respond to. I forgot. Let's see. Yeah, so uh, one person had said that I suck at sales. Yeah, I do too. So, oh, I do have one more thing to show you. Hold on. I put it over to the side and then I forgot about it. I'm sorry. I'm glad I looked, or else I would have forgotten. Sorry about that. So there's one more project. So there's this one, and this is the cell that I am working on. I tell you what, I don't think I have the picture for it, but you can almost see what's going on. So this is the Al Forrest Sherlock Holmes cell. So this was part one. This door was part two, and then part three is these two things over here, the two lampposts, and then there's a man here. There's a woman here and a man here. So as you can tell, all I need to do is finish the light in the lampposts. Oh, there's a little brick down here, and then the man and the woman. So I am almost done with that. The next one should come out very, very soon if it has not already. I think it may come out on Saturday. So I have a little bit of time to finish this up. So this is, oh, this is also the 18 count Stormy Night. I told you I was working on it for more than one thing. And this is the called for DMC substitutions. I would have loved to have used the Al Forest, but it was just too much, unfortunately. And with everything happening now, I am actually probably glad that I did not put out that extra money for it, because it would have been expensive. But yeah, so I've got the this backstitch here and this backstitch here was a pain in the ass. Oh, and there's some backstitch up here with the strings and the string of the bow. So that was a bit of a pain in the ass, but I did it. So that is 2/1 with the call for DMCs on 18 count Stormy Night. So there you go, in my South Carolina Gamecock bag. All right, cool. Thank you to Dovey Crowfoot, because I would have forgotten if I hadn't looked at your comment. So yeah, I'm really bad at keeping up with sales. I am almost keeping up with this one. So I'm going to try. I don't remember when this is going till. I kind of want to say it's till January. But that seems like it's a lot of parts. So I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, so yeah, I'm keeping up with that. It's every 2 weeks they're doing an update, and like I said, I believe Saturday is the next update. So if I work on that tonight, I might be able to be caught up, because I was a week, like week and a half behind. But I was able to, actually I was like 2.5 weeks behind. But I was able to catch up because I worked on it, and I'm very much enjoying it. So thank you everybody who said happy Pride Month. I appreciate that. Yeah, all right, cool. So just wanted to take a quick look at my comments. I appreciate all of them. So if you can, please like, comment, subscribe. I do read every comment. I am terrible about responding. I did read them before. I just had forgotten what had been said, so that's why I brought them back up to the side here. So it helps my algorithm. Obviously, I don't get paid for this. It just helps other people see my stuff. And I do have a Ko-Fi below if you want to buy me a coffee. Obviously, no pressure. Just if you want to. So yeah, hit the like button. Tell people if you want to. I always appreciate new people. And I guess that is about it. Oh, Selena is. I can't really get to her. Well, you can't really see her, but there is actually a cat back here. Yeah, she is like behind the couch. Anyway, she is snuggled down behind me asleep, so I'm not going to wake her up. But yeah, so from me and from Sleeping Selena and from the hubby to the side, we will talk to you guys next week. Bye.